Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. Crowd's just eating it all up right now. I would be too.
I was going to say, before we start, let's take a minute to enjoy this moment. You and I have been on very different paths to get here. Saturday night, it all changes. Sunday morning, I hope we're still friends. But for right now, let's just enjoy this moment.
Damn. We're Rumble this Saturday. January 27th. I plan on being there. Got tickets. Into my first Rumble.
More
very excited.
Specifically, CM Punk. What do you want to talk about?
What do you want to talk about? Back. You want to talk about CM Punk? No. The crowd's been talking about CM Punk for 10 years.
I want to talk about your dad.
Oh. Going straight for Dusty, huh?
And I don't know if you know this story. I've never told it. I know they don't know it. In 2007, your father calls me on the telephone and he tells me he's sending his youngest son, Cody, to Ohio Valley Wrestling to start his journey as a professional wrestler. And he tells me, I want you to keep an eye on my kid. And at the time, I don't know if I was the guy for the job, and I certainly didn't know you yet. I wasn't aware if you would need a guardian angel. I didn't think you did. But when the American Dream asks you for a favor, New Orleans, you say yes. It wasn't a hard job. I stayed out of your way. You didn't get into any trouble that you couldn't talk your own way out of. You didn't fall into the same vices I saw a lot of our contemporaries do. And I watched you grow from a preliminary wrestler into this bona fide main event, championship caliber superstar that stands before me today. And it might sound a little bit condescending coming from me, but you know me. I am proud of you. I bring this up, I bring this story up, I bring your father up, because on Saturday, I feel like I'm breaking a promise. In the Royal Rumble, when the bell rings, if me and you cross paths, I'm not going to be looking out for you. I'm going to be looking for you. I'm going to do what I have to do. I'll punch you in the face. I'll throw you over the top rope, because CM Punk is going to win the Royal Rumble, and he is going to go on to main event WrestleMania.
Something he hasn't accomplished yet.
You're not alone in that feeling of you being someone who is talking to me but thinking about him. I work with countless legends and luminaries and dignitaries in our industry: Freebird, Michael Hayes, Bruce Pritchard, Triple H, even Mr. Heyman. That when they see me, they can't help but see the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. It's a very large shadow, but I think you know well that I have done everything in my power since I left here to not just be in the shadow, but to be the light in the shadow, to subvert expectations on my own last name and be my own man. You're talking about OVW. You're not lying. I showed up to OVW, folk style wrestling experience only, no matches under my belt, a complete nepotism hire. And there you were, CM Punk, who had toiled on the independent scene for 10 years, who had made a name for himself. You could have treated me poorly, and you did not. You treated me like a peer. And after that, we became friends. And that's what makes all of this so bittersweet. Is because in the Royal Rumble, there are no friends.
What about Sunday morning, Cody? I know there's no friends in the Royal Rumble. I've been in more than you have. But what about Sunday morning? Because I can separate business from personal. Can you? Because I wasn't born into this business. You very much were. You grew up in this business. Personal to you is this business. You were the son of one of the most legendary professional wrestlers of all time. One of the greatest.
It's true. It's very true.
And I said to start this all off, you and I have traveled very different paths. I didn't have a famous dad. When you showed up to OVW, other people saw Dusty. I saw Cody. I didn't see necessarily a nepotism hire, because where everybody saw that you were born on third base and you were afforded all these great things, and you had the head start that I didn't get because I had to scratch and claw and fight my way to get to where I was. I saw the burden of your last name. I saw how hard it was going to be to come out of that shadow, and congratulations, you have done it with flying colors.
Gotta love the respect being shown.
But for all our differences, you in a very nice, expensive suit, me and what I wore to the gym today. Two very different paths, one very, very similar goal. I didn't have the famous dad. I didn't have the American dream, Dusty Rhodes, son of a plumber. Global, international, heavyweight champion, superstar wrestler, recognized on the streets, dined with kings and queens. How's the rest of it go?
Slept in alleys and dined on pork and beans.
I didn't have the famous dad. My father was blue collar. My father was just a regular guy. He was an electrician, which makes it kind of ironic. I'm more of the American dream than you are.
Damn. Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, American dream. Here's what I want to talk about. Let's talk about the pipe bomb.
The famous pipe bomb.
You sat right up there.
Over 12 years ago.
You said a few words. You rattled off the formula for a revolution. You inspired countless. There are wrestlers who have gotten in this today because of said interview. Count me one of those who was inspired. But then you left. And when you left, you really left. You didn't pass the torch off, you dropped it on the way out. And I don't think you cared who picked it up, but I think you know who did. I did.
Damn.
Everything that you spoke about, I literally did. So where you talked, I walked. And what is actually ironic, that makes me more CM Punk than you.
Damn. I'm loving this back and forth. This is good. This is some good shit right here. Hell yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. The jacket's coming off. With the Hell Froze Over t-shirt.
It's getting a little hot in here. You're more CM Punk than I am? Well, allow me to give you the full Road to WrestleMania CM Punk experience. See, Cody Rhodes, you have carried this company on your back for a soul-crushing 2 years, and you're right around the corner and they hand you the cover of the WWE 2K video game. Congratulations, by the way. It's on sale pretty soon, I'm sure. And right when you're about to cross the finish line and finish your story. Oh, wait! What's that in the distance? It's a much bigger superstar that hasn't been around in a very long time, coming to take it all away from you. And I'm talking about me.
Back. Good segment right here.
Looking out for me again. You might be right. You talked all about the American dream. Well, then you should know this. He was my best friend, and he regularly quoted John Wayne. And the quote I heard the most is, courage is being scared to death, but saddling up anyways. You may be right, but I have only one direction I can go. I have to go, and that's forward. And that's in the Royal Rumble. That direction goes through you.
Damn. Up. Oh, they're head to head right now. They're touching foreheads. Are they beyond friends at this point? Cody. Oh, we got a mix of Cody and CM Punk chants. Oh my god. You know it's good when the crowd can't make up their own mind. Almost like Rock and Cena or something like that. Or Austin and Rock, or, you know. This is good. That was really good. I love that segment. When you bring two people that can really talk on the mic, I'm all for that shit here in wrestling. I'm all for that.
Days away from this Saturday in the Royal Rumble match, where the winner will main event WrestleMania.